class here. So I'm so glad that you guys can join our special class today. If you're new, welcome to Britzone. If you ever joined before, welcome too. It's always a pleasure for us to welcome you back here. Thank you for the excitement. So I hope you are doing great and we can enjoy for today's session. Before we start, let me introduce myself. My name is Ajuk, and I'm very happy to be your MC today. It's a kind of sunny day here in my place this afternoon. I think it would be better and I would be more cheered if I can see your faces, guys. So guys, if you can open your camera, let's open it, guys. But if you can't do that, that's really okay. Okay, now I will check for your face. Come on, guys, open your camera, please. Okay, so before we dive into our special class today, maybe I want to have a little quick chit chat with one or two people here. So I want to know from Ahmad Irfai. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Irfai. Okay, how are you, Irfai?
I'm good. Yourself?
Yeah, thank you for asking. I'm good too. I'm excited to know more about this special class. What about your fasting or what about you today?
Um, I just went to the beach and buy some groceries for, I don't know, maybe a week ahead.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Thank you for your sharing. Okay, before we jump into the next session, thank you, Irfai. Let me give you important announcement. Wait. Let me share my screen, guys. You see my screen, guys?
Yes, Kak, clearly.
Okay. So good afternoon, guys. Welcome to the largest English community in Indonesia. So actually, Britzone is English club. More than just a club. It's a community. Uh, with it's a platform that we can enjoy to learn about English education and based on volunteerism. And so since we are community, just feel free to speak and we will listen to you, no charge. Uh, so actually, if not in a holy month of Ramadan, we have several classes in Britzone that everyone can join. First one is Britzone Tuesday class, which will be held online or offline on Tuesday at 7 p.m. sharp. Second one is Thursday class, which will be held online, always online, on Thursday at 7 p.m. sharp. And the third, we have Britzone Saturday Fun class, which will be held offline at Perpustakaan Kemendikbudrismen on Saturday at 11 a.m. sharp. Last but not least, we have Britzone Outdoor class, which will be held once a month on Saturday, and the place is actually varied. The place will be announced on our official Instagram account or other social media. And then we have also general guidelines. We have respect and kindness. Since we are supportive community to make us grow together. Second one is seek permission. If you want to take a picture or video, just ask permission because we know maybe some of us having personal concern. And the last one, avoid discrimination because we are united in diversity. We are from different culture. It's really good for us to respect each other. And then if you witness behavior that violates these guidelines, report it to the facilitator or any of Britzone management. So we will take action. Okay, and also we have some official social media account. The first one is our Instagram with Britzone ID. And also we have YouTube channel. Actually, guys, we are live stream in YouTube Britzone. So say hi to YouTube and please subscribe, guys. We have the TikTok also, and we have Discord, so we can connect each other 24/7. Please connect to us. You can scan this link to join the server. Everyone can know what's going up, the topic or the class in Britzone. We are sponsored Perpustakaan Kemendikbudmen. We have class on every Saturday or sometimes Tuesday in Perpustakaan Kemendikbudmen. You can also sign up becoming member of the library to access impressive resources and follow Instagram of Perpustakaan Kemendikbudmen. Okay, that's all from me, my announcement, important announcement. But we stop my screen. Okay, so next, let's move to the next agenda on this special class. I would like to introduce our conductors. There are two our special conductors, guys. Here are my friends, Kevin and Ino. They will give us about the topic about the kindness. And okay, Kevin and Ino, maybe you can say hi to our class today. Time's
Hi,
yours.
hi guys. Oke, we straight to the start aja ya, Kak Juk.
Yes, please.
Oke, oke guys. Hi, good afternoon. My name is Kevin, and in this opportunity, I want to share to you guys about our topic. Okay, where's the topic? Can you share, Kak Juk?
Wait. What? Wait. Okay. Come on.
Okay, I want to share to you guys about our topic. It is the contagious effect on how small actions can create a big change. So basically, me and my friend will share about how small actions can make a huge impact to our life, and it's also contagious to others. Okay, next. Okay, let me open it by sharing my point on why small actions can create a big change. Next. Okay, maybe first of all, I assume many of you guys have read the book called Atomic Habits. So in the beginning chapter of Atomic Habits, James Clear, the author, he tells us a story about the British cycling team. So the backstory is for almost 100 years, from maybe early 1900 to 2003, the British cycling team has just won Olympic medal, and they never won Tour de France competition, which is Tour de France is correct me if I'm wrong, yeah, it is the most prestigious competitions for cycling. And in the span of 100 years, of course, they have done anything to win, right? Like maybe they gathered the most professional cyclists in the country, or maybe they have built the most advanced cycling technology, or maybe they hired the best cycling coach in their country. But at that time, the result is still don't went as they expected. So in 2003, the federation hired this man as a technical director. His name is Dave Brailsford. This man right here in the picture. He's not a cycling athlete or a cycling expert, but he is a performance trainer or performance director. People thought maybe Dave Brailsford will give like something like convincing pep talk to the cycling team, or maybe he secretly know how to gain an extra performance during cycling competition. But what Sir Bradford do is he simply just redesign their bike seats, the cycling seats. He told the athlete to wash their hands and stay hygiene to prevent from flu symptoms or cold. And then he customs the what is it? The pillow and the mattress to ensure the athletes have a proper good night's sleep. And simple as that, as just predicted, when these tiny improvements were set up, the overall result was significant. Like within 5 years, the British cycling team, they win gold medals at Beijing Olympics. They win gold medals also at London Olympics. And also in 2008, they made a history by winning the Tour de France competitions. So now the question is, how do a small improvement make such a difference? It is a small improvements, right? Like customize the pillow and then wash their hands. It is a small improvements, but they make such a difference. Why? Because James Clear says that we often put pressure on ourselves to make a bold action with hope to gain a huge impact, right? And sometimes we forgot to focus on small improvement that can grow to make a huge impact. So yeah, I think I will pick another example of small actions because right now we are in a month of Ramadan, right? The small actions maybe would be sharing to others, sharing kindness to others. But first, let me share my view about sharing. Okay, next. Yeah, just stated in the slide, for me, sharing is overrated and sucks. Yeah, why? Because I think sharing is sometimes sucks because sometimes I wonder why people willing to give something they have to another people. I mean, why you have to care about them when you got your own needs? For example, like why you willing to spend your 2% of your salary for donation when you still have to pay for your rent, right? And why you willing to share your knowledge to your classmates when he or she is your competitor in class? So the bottom line is why you think about other people problem. I think sometimes you have to be selfish if you want to survive, right? And yeah, that's my perspective of sharing. But it was 10 years ago. So maybe let me tell you a bit of my experience related to sharing first. Uh, when I was a kid, I lived with my parents, right? I also have two little brothers, and we live in a not so big house, but it was okay for 5 person. There are three bedrooms and two bathrooms. I have my own small room while my brothers have to share a room with each others. And also we have assistant rumah tangga or ART to help my family. She already married and had a husband. And one day, her family got bankrupt and stuck in debt or pinjol. And seeing that, my parents decide to let them live in my house by sacrificing me to sleep in my brother's bedroom. So back then I was very mad at the time, and I think it was very sucks lah. So I complained a lot to my father, like, why you have to care about them? Why not me? So then my father told me that I have to be unselfish and kind to other blah blah blah. So he told me to help other people when they need the most. And okay, another thing, my family is not a rich family lah. For example, I got 100K for uang jajan per week, and I know it's normal and it's decent, right? But I always go to school or my friend's house by walking or cycling. I do that because I want to save money to be able to play warnet with my friends in the weekend. But in the same times, my parents pay a tuition fee for my own college, which is my mother's sister. Sometimes I think why my parents always share with each others when they also got their needs, their own family needs. Like I have to I still be in the school, right? And my brothers also still in school. Why my parents care each other care that much to other people? So uh I mean, maybe I could buy PS4 or maybe other cool stuffs, right? If my parents didn't pay for my own college, right? So yeah, but now I realize at that time I was so selfish and so naive back then, and 10 years later, I got touched because my ART who live in my room one day visit me, and after a long time she thanked me she thanked my parents for what they done to her, and she often giving us my favorite food from her homeland in Palembang, and at that time I feel so happy and fulfilled, and I feel it's so heartwarming to me. And also in the other hand, my auntie got a decent career and she also good at business. When my family needs help or anything else, she help us, and in fact she helps a lot. So it all makes me realize that if you share with each others, you will not get result in instant. It's not like you buying stuffs from maybe Indomart or anything else. It's not like a transaction if you give something like money, you will get a result immediately. It's more like you saving your money in a bank, or let's say a bank of kindness that gives you a compounding return in the future. Okay, next. Okay, when I say compounding return, basically compounding return is like it's like you get additional earnings over time and in the future when you invest in the present. So if we pull the strings related to sharing, the compounding return is related to the concept of sharing. For example, maybe if you donate 550K right now, maybe in the future you will get 500K, but in many forms, not just money, we don't know. For example, a simple example, maybe let's say you have a friend that his motorcycle is broken, or bannya bocor, and then you give them your money like 100K to fix his broken bike. Now, there are many forms that you will get from him. Maybe they will remember it and see you as a good person, or maybe they will help you in the future because you are a good person, or maybe they give you back the exact amount in the future. We don't know. So the point is, the amount you give today will return to you in many forms that you will never know. Okay, next. Okay, so I have another points. Obviously, you guys know Steve Jobs, right? But do you know that Steve Jobs once lived in an orphanage because his natural parents abandoned him when he's still a baby? So in 1957, he got adopted by a family and raised them, and the rest is history. So based on this biography, can you imagine that if he's still in orphanage back then in 19 57. He's still in orphanage and nobody wants to adopt him or giving him a good education. Right now, I believe there is no iPhone or MacBook that you use today, right? Uh, so these points I want to implement that sharing kindness in it's like a domino effect. Okay, next slide. Okay, yeah, so my next point is sharing can cause domino effect, just like this picture. Let's say if you contribute to orphanage or foster home, just like Steve Jobs' adoptive parents did, maybe you cannot feel the results right now, but we never know if you donate now. Maybe in 2050 or 2060, the Indonesia poverty rate will decrease to its lower level. It's not because your money that decrease the poverty rate. Maybe it's the random child at the foster home that you donate, and he or she becoming a decent leader, decent president, thanks to your donation that gives them educational support. We never know, right? So uh, the bottom line is we never know that our action leads us to some canon event. So based on this slide, my conclusion is tiny push can set everything in motion. That's all for me. And next, my friend Ino will share his point. Thank you.
Thank you, Kevin, for interesting story and talking about this topic. Remind me of a story about a little kid, by the way. In 2003, there was like a kindergarten kid trying to cross the street, trying to cross the road. Like he was like this small, unaware, just talking one step at a time. But what he didn't see is there was like a container truck that was like massive, unstoppable, and it was like speeding toward him. But and in just a second, it could have been the end of his story. But then someone stepped in. A man rushed forward, pulled the kid back, saved him, and just like that, without waiting for the thanks, he walked away. Years later, this kid like growing into the elementary school and then growing into junior high school and then go to the university doing some good deeds. And that kid is standing here in front of you sharing this story about kindness because that kid was me. My name is Justino. I'm a part of Britzone's people and event team. I'm also a graphic designer, but today I'm not here talking about design. I want to talk about something that more powerful. Our action, no matter how small, can shape the world around us. Because kindness doesn't just stop there. Doesn't just stop at the person in front of us. It keeps moving. Next. So I will also like bring this topic. Every action is contagious. Next, you've probably felt this before, right? Like when stranger held the door for you, and then without thinking, you did the same for someone else later. Maybe a friend complimented your work, and then maybe someone helped you toward your hard time. I think it doesn't take much effort, but it does shift at something because kindness, just like cold, it contagious. Psychologists said, Psychologists found that when someone experiences a small act of kindness, their brain releases like dopamine and serotonin, chemicals that make us happier, more connected, more likely to pass the kindness forward. It's like dropping a single domino, just like what Kevin said. One small push keeps the movement moving and moving and moving forward. Also, scientists at the University of Warwick even discovered that happiness spread through social circles. Next, next Kajuk, sorry. If just one person in a group become happier, the chances of the other becoming happier also increase like by 25%. So it's not just you, it's us. So it's also not magic. It's human nature. We mirror what we experience, but it doesn't stop there. Next, Kak. So this one I will also sharing the science of contagion. So next. So Um, researchers at Harvard found something fascinating. Act of kindness doesn't just affect a person receiving them. They ripple outward. When you do something kind, it makes the person like 278% more likely to be kind to someone else, and the next person they pass it on to. Like I think kindness doesn't just stop in one person in front of us. I mean, like 278% is just like a number, right? But it does really affect more than what we expect. So it's like a ripple in the water. So when you drop a single droplet, it will also like create a ripple around it. And then that's what kindness does. It creates waves. So it leads me to the next topic, the next point, sorry. So how can we create this kindness epidemic? Just like what I said before, like kindness is like a virus. So there is also like an epidemic, like an environment that spread this virus, right? Next, Kajik. Yeah, just like what I said before, kindness is like a virus. It spreads. But unlike a real virus, this is something that we want to spread. Next, sorry. So here's the thing. If you want to create a real change, you have to be intentional about it. Because every day we are either enforcing the kindness or letting negativity take over, right? And the difference isn't really that big or dramatic action. It's like small everyday moments. So the question is just kindness spread? We already know it does. So how can we make sure that it does spread? So the first one, we can start with one small act every day. We can say thank you, give genuine compliment, and help someone without being asked. Or maybe you can also help like giving what is it? Help to your friend that who want to party Mobile Legend with you. Yeah. And then next, we can also acknowledge kindness when you see it. When someone does something nice, recognize it, encourage it, and let them know it matters. Because when we doesn't acknowledge kindness, we doesn't know the impact of it. And then it leads me to the last point also. Lead by example. Of course, people around us, especially our friends, colleagues, and even strangers, pick up on our behavior. When we choose kindness, we give them permission to do the same. So I think these 3 points can um you can also like what is it? Apply this into your everyday life. So you can also spread the happiness and the kindness. So next. So my conclusion is we are all carriers. What are you spreading? Let's go back to the man who saved me as a child. He had no idea. Like years later, I'll be standing here telling the story and then spread the kindness. He had no idea that I will be growing, sharing some good deeds. Yeah, I think that just one moment of kindness would also inspire a message that reach you all today. And just like him, you don't always get to see the impact of your action, but they matter. Thank you, Kak. Back to you. I think that's all from me. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Kak Ino and Kak Kevin. Okay, thank you for Kak Ino and Kak Kevin for stories and for the materials. It's a good materials, guys, because as we are in this holy month of Ramadan and we talk about kindness, sharing, and small act, what we can do for others. Okay, for the next session, for the discussion, let's move to the Q&A session. So everyone, guys, you can raise your hand and I will call your name and you can ask to conductors, our special conductors today, to Kaino or Kak Kevin. So guys, do you have any question to them? Or we can talk about the kindness or the sharing and about the topic that relate today. Everyone. Okay, Kak Ahmad Rifai, you you can open
Okay,
your mic.
thank you for the opportunity, Mr. MC Ajuk. So, actually, I'm not, I don't know, maybe this is not a questions, but more like, highlighting the statement that you have to help without asking, I mean, without any ask from the, I don't know, let's say victims or someone that we saw and he had a hard time for something. Um, Based on my experiences, I would say that sometimes we people that have a hard time, they don't need help us. I mean, they don't need our help. So before we help him or her or them directly, instead of asking, we better ask them. Instead of we directly help them, we just offer our hands to help them instead of like giving our hand directly. It's just to avoiding their private area or their rights to protect themselves. So instead of we just go through jumping into their privacy or private area, we just offer our help first, or maybe we just simply ask, do you need our help, or do you need my help, you need help, something like that. Then if they said yes, then we can have an entitled to help them. So it's just to prevent misunderstanding between us and then them. So I think that's what I want to say. That's all. Thank you so much once more time. But actually, I do agree with the contagious and everything. That's really good point. Thank you so much for the conductors.
Okay, thank you, Kak Ifai, for your thought or for your what you think about the topic today and your experience. That's good. I couldn't agree more because really, we have to respect like our guidelines. We have to respect the others. So before we help to others, we have to ask them first, or just ask how can we help them. Okay. What about Kaino or Kak Kevin? Do you have any response to the Kak Irfai's talk last time?
Um, I will share my opinion first ya, Kak Kevin.
Okay.
So yeah, I think I also couldn't agree more, Kak. I think yeah, we should like respect others' private area, right? But maybe like some point, imagine like if I yeah, I said that I was like that kid, right? That almost got hit by a truck. Like I think there are like some what is it? Some moments that yeah, we should like really help the others without asking because it's the urgent of what is it? The moment of it. So yeah, I think there are like several maybe like rarely moment that we should also like instinctively do kindness. Yeah, I think that's my opinion for Kak Rifai. By the way, thank you so much for sharing your opinion also, Kak. Kevin, you want to share your thoughts?
Okay. Maybe in the other hand, the Clarify statement is also right. We have to respect other people boundaries, right? I agree with your statement, Clarify, but just like Kaino said, sometimes there is also a situations where maybe the people who wants our help, they feel embarrassed and afraid to ask for help, right? In such moment, it is up to us to take the initiative to help them. Just like said before, there is some moments that have a different urgency that maybe need our help. So
Then our department.
so maybe just don't wait. Just don't wait their ask for help. Just be initiative sih.
Okay, thank you for our conductors for the response. Okay, so we have time, guys. Maybe because or anyone, everyone, has their question. Do you have a question, guys? Or I will choose someone. You have question to our conductors, Kak Dina?
Is it okay? Should
Oh.
we give it to Farah?
Because we have time, and you are the first one, so Kak Dina, go ahead.
I think my question is, since I feel like from my experience, individualism in a big city like Jakarta, they seems to be growing so much. People tend to not care about others in public areas in Jakarta. Even my friend said like 2 days ago, she said that she fell down in the middle of sidewalk in Sudirman. It's a really big sidewalk. So many people walk there. She fell down. It was kind of hard. It was kind of a hard fall. But only two people like looked at her, and they didn't even help her. Do you guys have any tips or advice in taking action in those kind of situation? Because sometimes it just feel somehow wrong to help them because of this growing individualism. Yeah, that's my question. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kak Dina, for your question. Kak Ino, Kak Kevin, you want to answer directly?
You want to share first, Kak Kevin, or?
Okay. Maybe I agree with Kadina. In Jakarta, the people is so individual, right? Just for example, in Transjakarta, people often tend to sikut-sikutan with each other, right? Yeah. So it's reflect the individualism at Jakarta. What is it? Jakarta habits lah. That's why today we are sharing our material uh, about why kindness is like a contagious effect. So it would be great if we start with small actions from us to spread kindness to others. So the highlight point is we start the small actions to spread kindness with ourselves from the beginning. How about you, Kaino?
Thank you, Kevin, and thank you, Kadina, for asking the question. I think that's a great question, Kadina. So, from my point of view, kindness start with noticing. We should maybe we are all busy and all, we are all caught up in our own world, especially in Jakarta, right? But yeah, this is just like a basic marketing. What is it? AIDA. Do you know AIDA? Awareness, interest, desire, and action. And before we take the action, we should having this awareness first. I think maybe sometimes we should slow down our life and then start noticing if people need help and ask them if they really need help. We should brave ourselves because it's not negative things, right? So yeah, I think the first one we start noticing. That's great for you, Kadina, for noticing the struggle of the others, and then the next we can also interest of giving them help if she or he wants, or we can take action. Why not? Right? So our action isn't only just giving him or her, just like what I said before. It does create a ripples around us. So yeah, just because we help one person, it also will spread towards another people and another people. I think that's all from my side, Kak Dina.
Thank you, Kak Kevin and Kak.
I think our M6 connection is really bad. Thank you, by the way, Kaino and Kak Kevin for the answer. So it should start with us and giveaway is one step. Thank you, thank you.
What about Karina? Do you have any?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Karina. For the next, there is Kak Gilang. Kak Gilang, are you there? Okay,
Yes,
you can
I'm sorry, is my voice clear enough?
Clear enough, Kak.
clear.
Okay.
Okay,
Very clear, Mr. Gilang.
go ahead, Kak Gilang. You can give
Okay,
the question to our
my name,
presenters.
yep, my name is Gilang. Thank you, Kak Inok and Kak Kevin, for the presentations. I want to ask about the materials that is shared before. Earlier, it was mentioned by Kak Kevin that spreading kindness can give us a compounding return in the future, so it not would be that instant or immediate. However, my question is, how does spreading kindness, if we reflect to ourselves, how does spreading kindness can transform oneself or ourselves, like in terms of personality and character? That's my question.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you for the question, Kak Gilang. Kaino and Kak Kevin, and it's yours to answer the question.
Spreading
Kevin?
kindness. Can Kaino start the answer first?
But he was talking about your points.
Yeah, but I
Okay,
still
okay.
confused about the answer.
Okay. Sorry, Kak. Can you like repeat the last question, Kak? Kak Gilang. What?
Okay. How does spreading kindness can, if we reflect just to deep down to ourselves, how can spreading kindness to other can give an impact to ourselves, like in our personality or in our character? Is there any development in ourselves by spreading kindness to others?
Yeah. Thank you, Kak Gilang, for the great question. Actually, I've already said this before in my slides that kindness also like what is it? Release dopamine and serotonin. Why the slides come down? And then yeah, I think it also what is it? Improve our brain and then change our behavior into more positive, and then when we do kindness, we also like reduce our intention to do negative things. So this is not not the psychologists that say the brain release serotonin. It's psychologists that the one that what is it? Study about the function of our body. So I think yeah, it really does affect our body, and then also improve our life quality. Just being kindness to others. Yeah, I think that's on my side. Is it clear enough, Kak Gilang? How about
Yes,
you,
it's
Kak
clear.
Kevin?
Okay.
Okay, Kak Gilang. Maybe from my opinion, just like I said in my previous material, sharing kindness is like compounding interest return, right? So if you ask what impact could be to ourselves, for me, I think the impact is it can embrace our sense of gratitude within us. If we are, let's say, if we are donate some percentage of our salary to orphanage, maybe we are feeling like yeah, we are grateful. We are given this job by nature maybe, and we embrace the sense of gratitude by giving a donation, right? So as I mentioned earlier, the return we receive can be even greater than that we could give. So while we may not gain the benefits instantly, like I mentioned before, like a transaction, we will receive them later. So the bottom line is the impact to ourselves is like the embrace of the sense of gratitude. That's my point.
Okay,
Thank you for the question, Mr. Gilang.
thank you for Kevin, Kaino, for the answer. Agilang, because we have limited time, so is it okay to the next session, right? Thank you for the question. It's good and it's great. Thank you for the conductors also. So guys, the next session is our photo session. It's our culture in Britzone to have a photo session. Kak Queen, are you ready to help me to take a photo?
Yes, of course.
Okay, Kak Queen, help us to take a photo.
Okay, we have two slides here. Please, to all of you, open your camera. Okay. We will start from the first slide, guys. I will count in 3, 2, 1. All right, the next slide, which is the last slide, in, wait a minute, in 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Kak Queen, for helping us to take a picture virtually. So guys, the next is forum group discussion. You will spread in some of the room. Everyone, could you help me to spread the Britzoners to the rooms? The forum group discussion will take 30 minutes, guys. So we will see you in the main room in 30 minutes from now. In the main room 30 minutes later, guys.
Hello.
Okay. Hello guys. Is it our room?
Yes. Indah. Indah.
Okay. Okay. Can you guys hear my voice clearly?
Yes,
Yes.
it's quite clear.
Okay. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you guys doing well for this weekend. It's great to see many of you here. How is everyone doing today? I hope everyone had a great weekend. So, okay, my name is Dinda and I'm going to be your facilitator for today discussion. I'm really excited to hear your thought and perspective about this topic, this kindness topic. It's a special topic to talk about in this holy month of Ramadan, right? And if it's possible, could please everyone turn on their camera so we could see each other? So during this discussion, we could feel more connected and engaged. Okay, let's start from introducing ourselves first. Who wants to try introduce themselves first? Like your name or what do you do for work? Who wants to
Okay,
start?
maybe I will introduce first.
Okay,
Okay,
go.
yeah, my name is Kevin. I'm currently I'm 25 years old, and I currently live in Bekasi, Pondok Gede, but my house it's not flooding right now, alhamdulillah. So
Alhamdulillah.
yeah, and every day I work in Jakarta, Sudirman. So it takes like 1 hour from my home. So yeah, basically that's all.
Are you commenting
The
from
intro.
Bekasi to Sudirman with KRL or?
No, I went from Bekasi to Sudirman with motorcycle. So
Oh, okay.
it takes about 1 hour from my home to my office.
Okay. Nice to see you, Kevin. Who
Nice to see you,
wants?
Kadinda.
Yeah. Who wants to be the next to introduce themselves? Maybe Kak Gilang or Kak Ahmad or Kak Dio.
Hi guys. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Diof. Okay, I'm a network engineer basically. I work for an IT company in Central Jakarta. I live in South Tangerang, and I'm happy to be here to discuss and to level up my English so I can speak fluently and have more capability in the English presentation. Thank you.
Okay, nice to meet you, Kak Dio.
Nice to meet you guys.
Okay, what about Kak Gilang or Kak Ahmad Irfai?
Okay, maybe I will be the next. Hello guys, good afternoon. My name is Gilang. I am currently 25 years old, and I work as an engineer in mining sector in Kalimantan. But right now I'm staying in Gas because I still in my holiday, and tomorrow will be my flight to Kalimantan. And I guess this is my second time joining your Britzone section in an online classes. Thank you.
Okay, nice to meet you, Kak Gilang. I actually recognize you because from the last time you're in my group. I don't know if you remember me. Okay.
Yes, I remember.
Okay. What about Kak Ahmad Irfai?
All right. Hello everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Fai, and I am from Brebes. Actually, I work as a laborer. Thank you.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Kak Fai. Okay. Guys, with this special topic of kindness. Okay, I forgot. Kak Ajuk, do you want to introduce yourself? I'm so sorry. Are you joining the FGD session?
Okay, let me introduce myself. Yeah, because I'm in this room, so I can join
Yeah.
to this Kadinda. Okay, I'm Ajuk. I'm uh, 18 in marketing brand experience. And then and I live in South Jakarta in Lebak Bulus. So nice to meet you guys.
Okay, nice to meet you, Kak Ajuk. Okay. So with this special topic of kindness in this holy month of Ramadan, what do you think about the material that Kak Kevin and Kak Justino share earlier? Do you guys have like get any insight from it? What do you think about it? Okay. Okay. From the material for today, from today material from Kak Kevin and Kak Justino, the first question of video session today is, have you ever experienced a small act of kindness that makes your day feel a bit better? Maybe there's a child who smile at you at on the way of to your work and makes you feel a bit better. Anyone want to share about experiencing a good, small kindness that makes you feel better for that day?
Let me go first. I just joined the session, so I didn't follow the whole presentation, but at the last minute, I listened to what Dinda said that her experience with her friends, if I'm not mistaken, her friends were falling in the street, so no one's have asked her or do her a favor to help her. But because of we tend to look, the Jakarta is the big city, and so many people live by their self, not caring with the other people. But I have more a different perspective because it depends on the situation, because Jakarta is a big city, a big industry, so there are many criminals also in that city. So if we can assume, let's say, for example, you drive alone in the night in Jakarta, or you walk down the street in the night, and suddenly there is a person at the edge of the street coming and asking for help. What comes to my mind is it could be a trap, or it could be a real or genuine asking for the from the people. And I think, based on the story I read in the newspaper and by what people experience, I think it could be dangerous for you to give a help for the people in the street alone in the night, and you should be aware of. So it's not easy as what we think, that there are different situations that we should aware of, especially living in the big city. So that's my thought about the last session.
Okay. I think I agree with you, Kadio, because in this very big city, we have various type of people, so we have to be extra careful, especially when you're alone. Maybe people do not have a genuine intention. Maybe they have a bad intention towards you. So yeah, I think it's a good thing to be careful. But have you experienced like a small kindness from other people? Like maybe people help you help the door and it makes your day a bit better, Kadio?
I think I I couldn't find any that I can remember. I think I just, if I donate some money to the people, I don't think I will look back to them looking for their expression or something. I think I just forget him. And yeah, there is no one that I could think of right now.
Okay, thank you for sharing, Kadio.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, what about Gilang? Have you experienced small kindness that make your days feel better, Gilang?
For my experience, maybe it's not that kind of related to the questions, but I want to share my real experience about sharing kindness that actually happened in my life. Like when I was in college, I was giving a random child in the street. Uh, what is the meaning of in the McDonald's? It's to kids. I forgot.
Happy
Kids
Meal.
meal.
Happy Meal.
Happy meal to kids in the streets, like a random kid in the kids. And I did not tell others about that, of course. But suddenly, right after that, in tomorrow, my dad bought my family a McDonald's, right? Like after the night before, I randomly give child. McDonald's, and I did not tell everyone about it. But at the tomorrow, my dad suddenly gives both my family a McDonald's. Like it's really magical for me, and I don't know like how the kindness can get a return in an instant form. Like it's really happened in my life.
Yeah, that's very amazing that you it's like a very uh good things that you get an instant return from what you gave from the yesterday, and the next day you get something that you give to the child, right? Okay, thank you Kak for your for sharing. What about Kak Ifai? Do you want to share about your experience, Kak Ifai?
Um, I'm a person that really believe in energy is really contagious, like energy positive or energy negative, it's going to be really contagious. One of it is kindness, that something that already delivered by the conductors by today. And whatever energy that you want to share to your surrounding, it's going to be contagious to other people and of course to yourself, because sometimes when you share the energy to the universe, and universe will give it back to you. And if I'm meant to share, according to my own experiences, like not so long ago, actually, it happens like last year. I just got like 15 grams of AUD, and it's just like um, happened like that, and I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it that I would get that crowdfunding for like 15 granted 15 grand. 15 grand is like, if you make it into IDR, it's like around like 150 million rupiah.
Is it
And that's a lot of
Austrian
money.
dollar?
Sorry.
AUD, Austrian dollar?
Yeah, it's AUD, Australian dollar.
Oh yeah, Australian dollar.
1,000 grant, and it is funded by a lot of people around the, I don't know, maybe Indonesia or Australia. And I do believe that it is always happened by a reason. Maybe I just did a lot of good deed in the past, I don't know. So I mean, a lot of people that I don't know yet, and a lot of my friends, my colleagues, even Britzone itself, Britzone already funded me. Thank you to Britzone Society. Like, you guys are, if I can open it, it's around like more than 8 million rupiahs, and it's a huge number for a community. And you guys like helped me a lot during my hard time back then in last year. And that's what I didn't expect during from entire my life, even entire my life. It just like happened like that. I just realized that a lot of good people around me.
That's very interesting experience, Kak Ifai, and I couldn't agree more with your statement that positive or and negative energy is very contagious, even to your surrounding or to yourself. Yeah. Okay, so thank you for sharing, Kak Ifai. What about Kak Kevin or Kak Ajuk? Do you have experience about small kindness, Kak?
Wait, let me share my for the unstable connection, guys. Okay, so my story, I remember when um I forgot with my phone. So when I was in the train, at that time I was back to Jakarta from Cilegon because my parents are in Cilegon. So I went to Jakarta to back on Sunday evening. So I forgot to put my phone in my bag or my pocket. So my phone was ketinggalan in the train,
Okay.
and someone actually I use a smartwatch, so it connect the smartwatch and the phone. So I I remember or I realized that I forgot my phone when my smartwatch was bergetar because 1 kilometer if the smartwatch and phone was far. So there's notification. From that notification, I realized that my phone is not in my pocket or in my bag, so I went to the train again. Actually, there is no my phone, but fortunately, someone bring the phone to the security, and I asked the police or security in the station, and then yeah, the police or the security explained to me that someone bring my phone back. So that's why actually, I don't know, it's the kindness of someone or someone's kindness relate with the topic or not. But that the story remind what I remind
Yeah.
about the topic.
And you're so
Thank you
grateful
very much.
that and you're so grateful that the person who found your phone is a good person, because they could have just
Yes,
steal it, right?
because if the person is off the Bluetooth, so I can't uh find my phone, and they can steal it.
Yeah, right. Okay. Thank you, Kak Ajuk, for sharing. What
Thank
about Kak
you.
Kevin?
Yeah. So I don't know, yeah. In my experience, I don't know if this is this act of kindness or else, but there is one day at that time I was stuck in traffic on my way to the office, right? My home is in Bekasi and my office is in Jakarta, in Kuningan, Sudirman situ. And then I always got stuck in traffic in Casablanca, right? So being in the middle of traffic jam, I naturally felt like I'm stressed, and then the hot weather,
Yeah.
and I feel like unmotivated to work, and even I start questioning my life choices. Do I really, do I really deserve a job like this? Yeah. But right in the middle of that frustration, I saw a truck in front of me. A truck, truck sometimes have some like wallpaper, a message in wallpaper, right?
Yeah.
So the message is said that I don't know, I forgot. The message is like work for those you love, not for your pride. Yeah, just something like that. So I think that message is really lifted my mood back then, and give new perspective of my day back then. So yeah,
Okay.
sometimes if we are tired, we just need kata-kata hari ini, right? Yeah,
Right.
something like that. Yeah.
I mean, that's
Berhubung
actually,
kategori.
yeah. Actually, that's interesting that you get motivated by a random sticker on a truck. Okay, so for the next question, I actually there's like 5 questions, but we pretty much already talk about it. So, what I just wanna ask, what do you guys think? What should we do to make kindness is continuous in our community? Like, what kind of deeds that we have to do so other people would be influenced by our kindness? Who wants to share their opinion about the statement? Maybe Kak Diof or Kak Irfa or Kak Gilang.
Sorry, I don't get the question. Please come again.
Yeah, how to influence other people in your community to do good deeds, to do a good to do kindness. Like, what do you think you should do to influence other people, so like everyone in the community have like encourage other people to do kindness?
Oh, okay. Okay, for me personally, as a Muslim, there are 5 pillars in Islam. That the number 3 is to do the donation, to give your money to the poor by doing the zakat. And I believe by it's my responsibility to do to fulfill uh, my religious things to get the spiritual reward from the God. And the second reason for me and for the other people to do the same thing is by like doing it's like
Kadio, I think you muted.
Maybe he has unstable connection.
Okay. Okay. While waiting for Kadio to reconnect it, let's hear about the others' opinion. Kak Irfai or Kak Gilang, do you want to share your opinion about the question, Kak? While waiting for Kadio.
Maybe for me, how to influence the others to spread kindness in the community. Maybe we can set an example because if we've been observed by the others that we share kindness, even though we do not talk about it or we don't tell about it to others, they will look us and uh, see that spreading kindness can give ourselves a better development in ourselves.
sorry,
You
I just
can
disconnected.
continue.
Just yeah, please continue. Just go on. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Beside of setting an examples, we can also tell stories or share stories that the kindness that we get in the communities or the kindness that we give in the communities, how it affects us and how it affects others. So the community will get informed by the benefits of the kindness that shared in the community. And also we can create a platform or an event in the community to make to facilitate community to share kindness to the others, so they will get accommodations or facilitation to share their kindness, maybe in an event or in other platform and something else.
Yeah, I think with that event, people would inspire each other to do good things, right? Thank you, Kak Gilang, for your for sharing. What about Kak Irfai? What do you think about the question, Kak?
Actually, it is already mentioned by the conductor on the slide, and also mentioned already by Gilang. It's not really hard, and it's really effortless. And do not try so hard to look so kind just because you're doing kindness. Like just be sincere by you're doing it just because you want to do it, not because of you want to look as a good person. And it is a lead by example. If you do a good things, then everybody will follow you. I mean, like uh as the title, it's contagious. When you do it, then it is like a drop of water, and then it's make a ripples and everything. It's contagious. You don't need to so hard to do like influence people. Oh, come on, you have to do it like this. Especially for me, as a nobody person, who am I to judge? Who am I to ask person to do a good things, right? So just lead by example. I do a good things. Whatever what people say, they want to follow me or not, it's their right, because everyone has their own value. Everyone has their own value from their family, right? So maybe I'm doing this a good things, but from other people, maybe they don't think so. So what I can say is just like do what you think that it is good for you and for other people, and you not make other people disadvantaged by your doing. So that's my point.
Yeah, thank you, Kak Irfai, for sharing. I think I couldn't agree more with you, because if you do a good things, people will naturally inspired by you. So you don't have to try so hard to inspire other people, right? Okay, what about Kak Ajuk or Kak Kevin? We actually, yeah. What about you guys?
Yeah, I think just like Irfai said about uh, uh, it is contagious action that like a water, it causes a ripple effect that could push others to follow what our doing, what our actions, like like spreading kindness or whatever. The best way to influence others, I think it's to be kind, is to lead by example, just like Kak Ino said in the material. So kindness is a contagious, right? When people experience it, uh, I think it's more likely that they are pass it on, like giving the the others what they are receiving. So I think the best way to spreading it is by start small, consistent acts of kindness, whether it's showing appreciation or helping someone in need, or simply just being a good listener. Maybe it uh it can it can uh it can be rippling effects to anybody. So yeah, start simple. Maybe that's the highlight point.
Yeah, I think you're. Thank you for sharing, Kak Kevin. What about Kak Ajib?
Okay, maybe just short answer. I agree with amazing people here. Kak Gilang, Kak Eva, Kak Diop, and Kak Kevin, Kak Linda here. We start small. What we can do is start small action. Like every day we give our best smile to everyone. In the office, in the house, or in everywhere. Because smile, or from smile, maybe we can give them a good positive vibes. It contagious. So yeah, maybe the smile, start from smile, and then uh teach the teach our kids, or our younger brother and sisters, to help others, teach them and give them understanding about the kindness, like what we do today. Talk about kindness in this good and great community. So I hope that we can spread the kindness in everywhere.
Yeah,
That's
I agree with you, Kak Ajib.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. And everyone, I think that's it for today FGD session for today. We actually have 5 questions, but based on what we have discussed earlier, it's already covered all of them. So yeah, thank you for having me as your facilitator, because the time is probably going to close in 30 seconds. Nice to meet you guys, and I'm so sorry if I maybe in the middle I said something wrong to you guys. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, guys.
Karina.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
guys.
See you in the main room.
Main room.
Dua-duanya kapan?
We're already in the main room. Okay.
Yes, they are in the main room.
We just have to wait for the others to join.
Okay.
Yeah. So guys, welcome back, guys. Welcome back.
Okay.
Fun to join back in this main room. How was the discussion, guys?
Topic is interesting. So it can leverage our vocabulary to speak more deep by
Yes.
giving example using a different word than we used to say.
Yeah, I agree, Kadio.
Yes.
Thank you.
We need
Okay,
more time.
because you have limited time.
So you don't need money, right? You only need time, not money.
Time is the prestigious money. Okay, I think all the participants are back to this main room. Okay, for the next session, we move to the next session. we will hear you guys from one of you. Will be the representative. Okay. Because we have the limited time, I will give you just 1 minute each person to share what you get for today from the group discussion session. I will choose the Faisal, and the Faisal will choose one person to be the representative. The first one is Oni. Oni, are you there? Can you choose one person from your group? Oni, you still mute?
Is it me?
Yes.
Okay.
You choose
So,
your group.
thank you, Ajuk. In my room, I only have one person, Kak Sinai. She's also our first timer here for today. So I will give the time to Kak Sinai. Kak Sinai, please have your time.
Hi everyone,
Hi.
I'm on Kakoni group today, and I'm also it's my first time joining the Britzone online class, and I've never been in an offline class. So I'm sorry, Kaju. Can you tell the question again? I forget what the
Okay.
question.
Nice to meet you, Kak Dinai. Okay. You can share about what you discussed with Kak Connie last time in the room. So, but the topic today is the kindness and sharing. So, just share in 1 minute. Start from now, Kak Sinai.
Okay. Today, Kakoni and me, we talk about kindness. For me, kindness it's not just, we have to do something to other or need to compliment other. For me, we can spread kindness with, just smile to other people. If that people doesn't comfortable with us talk to them or us helping them, I think if we just smile to them and, give our best smile or just a small one, it's okay, because I think kindness can spread to them. It's to the way like that. And I think because everyone, we don't know what everyone been through that day. So I think a smile could help anyone feel better to, going on with their day or just get home. And if you can smile to other people, they already feel, feel the love we already give them or the kindness we want to share with them. And we talk also about what I want to do to spread the kindness and to work about my future. Right now, I'm still looking for a job, but I still have optimism about, even though I don't get the interview yet, but I still want to hopeful about my day and still spread kindness. And if someday I get a job, I will spread the kindness with, if I work in and it's aligned with the degree I have, I will help to giving or volunteer in NGO to giving them up to giving them opinion or answer the legal problem, because I feel like right now our people doesn't really believe in law enforcement yet. So I feel like if I can help them and just volunteer to giving a problem, giving legal answer or what problem they have. It will make people believe in our law again or believe in Indonesia again. I don't know. I feel like I want to do that in the future. So thank you everyone. Thank you Kak Connie.
Hey, amin. That's a lot for you, Kasinai. Hey, thank you for your sharing, Kasinai, because actually I want to hear from one person again. Maybe from the Kak Dara, you can choose one person from your group.
Thank you, Kazu, for calling my name. So we are having a discussions with Kadega and also Kadi. Wow, they're amazing. They were sharing about their perspective about the kindness, and it was actually amazing. So let's just hear from Kadi. Spread the kindness based on our discussions. Yeah, then thanks for you, Kadi.
Thank you for the time, Kadara. Hello, everyone. My name is Adit. And this is not my first time in Britzone, but this is my first time attending online classes in Britzone. So, according to our FGD session with Kadara, well, we talk quite a lot about sharing kindness. But what the main point we've discussed in sharing kindness is that kindness is not always about something big, surprising, giving a lot of gifts, giving a lot of candies, money, or something. But it is act of kindness. But it can also be when, for example, when someone is sharing or too hard with you, you can be actively listening to them, giving responses by nodding, and also like a simple ad libs, like for example, or just like, oh yeah. It also acts as an act of kindness because the kind thing you did is you are actively listening to them talking about their problems, an example. And also it's also can also help you in your daily lives. For example, in at work, it helps by, for example, by having a boss or a supervisor that is kind to you. It can really help reduce stress, and also it can also help making the workplace, your team, everyone's team, a nice place to work, and so you don't have to be stressed again when you come into work. And also it can also help reduce unnecessary emotional conflict, like in a meeting. It can reduce angry stress, like for example, if you don't agree with someone, you don't just randomly say you are wrong, but with act of kindness you can reduce that emotion, and you can say, I will have to disagree with you because of blah 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 blah, something like that. And also, but last but not least, is that when treating it also apply not only in workplace, it also happens in Britzone as well. Like it can also happen in Britzone and other communities. Like you can be kind, you can be actively listening to people. And we also talk about how Britzone how kindness can help in our community. Well, actively listening can help uh, encouraging people in this community, especially new first timers and other people in this community. Something like that.
Hey, thank you, Kak Adit, for your sharing what you discussed with Kak Dara last time and Kak Dega. Okay, because we have limited time, let me share my screen again as I have something interesting announcement. So wait, can you see my screen, guys?
Yeah, it's visible, Kak.
Okay, so because as what we discussed today, in this holy month of Ramadan, little thing can change their fate. Sharing to others is like a domino effect. We have Britzone Charity 2025. We Britzone asks you to do charity, guys. So your kindness can bring them love, education, and opportunities, and they're turning their hopes into the reality. Because kindness is contagious, guys. It can boost your happiness and dopamine. If you want to donate, there are several package. The pakai snack or tactile package, for the buka, hampers, santunan kesehatan, pendidikan, sedekah Ramadan. Give your destination to the numbers, these numbers, the news and line bank, or you can just scan the QR, guys. And read it carefully, and after that, for the next session is because kindness created hope, guys. So let's donate. For the last, maybe class tradition, like attendance or feedback. We want to hear from you about this class, about the group discussion by scan the QR, guys. So I will give you 1 minute to you guys can scan and fill the form. 1 minute. We want to hear from you, your feedback about this class, about the special class, because actually there is something and an interesting class, special class again for the next week. So you guys can join it again on Saturday on the same time with another conductors. Okay, 1 minute. The next is okay, before we end up our class today, I will give to Kak Ino and Kak Kevin to give a close statement. Kak Ino, Kak Kevin, are you ready?
You want to go first, Kak Kevin?
Yeah, okay.
Yours.
Okay, first of all, thank you, Kak Juk, for the charity presentation. And okay, the closing statement from me is just like domino, small push can set everything in motion, and so do us. Our small action can create a huge impact to others. Maybe just start simple, like showing appreciation or maybe being a good listener to others. It can change someone's mood. So your small actions, whatever the form it is, could matters to others people life maybe, or maybe yourself. Yeah, so that's it. That's all from me. And start small, guys.
Okay, from me, I think I will close the statement with a question. So I will, so as you walk out today, you can ask yourself, what are you passing on? Because kindness is contagious. Let's make sure it keeps spreading, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Kak Kevin and Kak Ino, for sharing today. Give applause, guys, for them. Okay, I do really agree with Kak Ino and Kak Kevin. Thank you for everyone also who has joined this class, this amazing class. Can't wait to see you guys for the next hour class in next week, because next week there is special class in this Holy of Ramadan on Saturday in the same time. So bye bye, guys. Thank you for joining today's class.
Bye,
Thank you.
guys.
Bye,
Thank you.
guys.
See
Thank you.
you.
Thank you.